Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have the United States of Animals. This is I wouldn't say a documentary series so much. I mean, it's a fun, what do you call it? It's informative. It's not so formal, and it's not so stiff as say a scientific type of documentary. It's more kid friendly, well, all ages friendly. It's informative. I learned some stuff. I only watched one episode. This is from 2016. It's one season. There's 12 episodes. They're about 22 minutes each. So they're really easy to go through, and they cover a lot of ground really quickly in just one episode. In the first episode, they went from Florida to Alaska to Arizona to Nebraska. So we had alligators, polar bears, Gila monsters. I keep want to say Gila because it starts with a G, but Gila monsters and prairie chickens. Yeah, it's a little bit of an odd mix, but yeah, and it's a silly name, United States of Animals, but it's pretty self-descriptive. It's meant to keep it, I think, fun and light and interesting. And yeah, I mean, they show lots of footage of people taking tours in the Everglades and learning. They tell you a little bit about alligators. It's all the more interesting things. It's not so much about they grow this long and they eat this and they. I mean, yeah, they. I guess they do a little bit of that, but it's still not. It's the kind of thing that might inspire a kid to write a report on their favorite alligator or their favorite animal. Who knows? But in this case, out of the 12 episodes, say there's 4 animals each. Geez, that's almost 50 animals. They might actually be doing one per state. Maybe if they were able to cram in just 2 more to make 50, it's 12 times 4, it's 48. Yeah, that's a lot. Who knows? Wonder what California's episode is. Anyway, we learn about the alligators, and they're the closest thing to dinosaurs that we have today. Then there's polar bears and how they just sort of run free up in this part of Alaska where people are pretty much used to them. They have a bone pile which all the bears tend to hang out at, and sometimes they mix up with the neighbors, and they have a little warning system and everything else to protect people. But that's kind of neat. Then there's the Gila monster, which they show. They start off with showing a woman calling the animal control to get one out of her pool. So yeah, and they show you what they eat, and it's basically eggs and babies. Yeah, they're monsters. So, and prairie chickens, about how if you have ever heard of these before, they're these types of chickens that have, the males anyway, have bright orange sacks on their necks that they inflate to impress the ladies, and they do their little dance. They shuffle their feet and do all sorts of stuff. There's actually an annual chicken festival in Nebraska where people come together to check them out and see what they're all about. So it's part of their local culture. It's kind of neat. So yeah, there's lots to learn here, and I think it's not the kind of thing I'm pretty much going to be counting on watching the rest. But I think it'd be fun. It's for kids who like animals and wildlife and things like that. It's more geared towards them, and they have little trivia things at the commercial breaks where there would be commercial breaks, but it's Disney Plus. It's no commercials. So there's a polar bear plunge that happens not just in Alaska but all over the world, or at least all over the United States. Which celebrity participated in a polar bear plunge in 2015? Was it Lady Gaga, Bruce Willis, or Cher? So you might be wrong in guessing who was actually the one who did this. So yeah, it's cute, and they did a trivia thing about which one, the Gila monster? I don't know. Either way, it's actually pretty light, fun. It's engaging. It's friendly in how it's presented. So it's not so stuffy, as I said before. I think it could be enjoyable for younger kids. It's not anything that traumatic like yesterday's sharks eating turtles and stuff. Although the Gila monster, you do see them eating eggs and baby animals. You don't actually see blood or anything. It's just you see them taking a chomp. So proceed, carefully, depending if you or your kids are a little bit sensitive to that sort of thing. But yeah, 12 episodes, you could probably blow through this thing in a day easily. It's the kind of thing, homesick eating chicken soup. Just watch animals from all over the country in America. So yeah, let's pick tomorrow's episode.
231.
231. Could it be another documentary? 231. It's not. It is. I think this is animated. My brain is mixing it up with the item that's in below it on the list, but it's. I think it's a cartoon. It has to do with cows or something. I could be wrong. It's from 2004. It's called Home on the Range. So some of you probably already know what I'm talking about, what this is, But I have not seen it. It's brand new to me. Home on the Range from 2004 on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.